What's cherry, guys? Today you're gonna learn how to properly style the Jordan 1 because you guys are also number one in my heart. I'm gonna break it down into three things, and they're gonna be pants, colors, and mindset. So yeah, let's jump into this. Starting off with pants, this is gonna be the most important part because your pants present the shoe. It's like chicken nuggets in the sauce, like, you know, like Jordans are the nuggets, obviously, because they're always solid. Actually, it's kind of even shaped like one. You know what I'm talking about, the boot looking nugget. Anyways, you can't properly enjoy nuggets without weak sauce. Like, if you get a fresh nug, but then you get like ranch, bro, like, I'm done eating at this point. My appetite is out of stock if you get ranch. What I'm saying is you gotta have a solid pair of pants to complement your J's. One thing I take into account is the height of the shoe. It's a high top, so your pants are gonna end up sitting on the shoe unless you cuff them, but I'll get back to that. Getting a pair of slim taper pants look good as they form a coherent silhouette with the shoe. It falls down great and transitions the end of your leg to your kicks easy. It's the easiest way to go about it, but you know, it's 2018, you know, gay marriage is legal everywhere, and there are so many other options. Another style I like is cuffing your jeans with some high socks. This adds another layer of style to your nugget sauce combo. It's cool, you know, you separate the two, but still keep the fit intact with a good pair of socks. I usually just keep my socks black to make sure the colors don't clash, but hey, I like I said, gay marriage is legal, you know, you can be as colorful as you may want to. Oh shit, yo, but if you don't like the super slim pants, you can also pull the same thing off with a more relaxed pair of pants. Example being here where the cuffs of my pants are a bit big and sit on my Jordans, but it ends up working well anyway since it's not flooding and overflowing the shoe. Again, referring back to my nuggets analogy, you gotta keep the sauce to nugget ratio even. You can't be hyper dunking Shaquille O'Neal in this hole. It's too much. There's too much sauce. But you know, you don't want to overwhelm the sneaker with too much pants because it's like, I don't even know what you're wearing at that point. Like, are those breads? At that point, you can just hide your insecurities under the cuff. You know, just feel it out. Look at yourself in the mirror and take your own judgment on things. Whether it be slim or baggy, there's a style for anyone. Next up, we got colors, and Jordan 1s range from simple designs to wild color schemes. Both equally good in their own way, but you gotta coordinate appropriately. With something simple like breads or royals, you don't really have to think about the rest of your outfit. They're easy to slide into most fits because they're pretty neutral, and that's why they're a sought out colorway. But you also have wild ones like the UNC off-white ones and the top 3, which are equally good shoes, just a little bit more personality, but that's what girls want in a guy anyway, so it's totally cool. Just tone down the rest of your fit to leave room for these babies to shine. You don't want too many things clashing because then you got too many personalities going on, and you don't want that because too many personalities makes you fake. And the only thing worse than fake Jordans is fake people. But either way, you don't want too much going on because then they take away too much from each other, leaving you with not a Jordan 1, but a Jordan none. But don't get me wrong, those loud models are super cool. Personally, I'm eyeing these ones to this day, but when wearing them, just keep in mind you gotta style around them. Follow my Instagram at ChristianVY while you're at it for some more memes. So give me a shot. Okay, now lastly, we got mindset, and Jordan 1s have been so commercialized recently that you don't even need to necessarily be the biggest Michael Jordan fan to appreciate them. Disassociating the art from the artist doesn't mean you're fake or a bandwagon. It's honestly a nice shoe just regardless. But the reason they're so hyped in the first place is due to the foundation that the culture set. The Jordan 1 is more than just a shoe at this point to some people. You know, however one may want to take it. Whether you're a Jordan stan, reseller, hype beast, rich foreign Asian, it doesn't matter at this point, and I think that's what makes the Jordan 1 so great. Also, it's shaped like the best McNugget, and I still can't get over that. Look, it's the same thing. All right, so to wrap this up, no, dude, I'm serious. Look at that. Okay, so thanks for watching the video, and hopefully this gave you a better understanding on the Jordan 1. Comment your favorite color scheme so I can see what y'all are like. Follow my Instagram at ChristianVY and tweet at me at ChristianVYYT. Email me at frugal@gmail.com for anything. And yeah, guys, stay cherry, respect woman, but most